just getting the live stream set up for you folks on Instagram and you folks on Facebook and YouTube. So let me get that going here. All right, folks, every morning I'm practicing my exercises like a good musician should. If you're into guitar and you want to get really good, check this out, Guitar Aerobics. I'm doing it faithfully every day. It's one exercise per day, one for every day of the year. It's pretty cool the way it's arranged. Hit me up if you want to know more about it. But basically every morning I'm doing 2 of those exercises and then just rewarding myself with running through some of the tunes for my kid bands and for my Bella Steel Band songs, which, we're prepping for a February 29th, this Saturday, Leap Day party for all of y'all to come down and hear the Radioactive Burritos and Beryllium and the Troublemakers and the Cow Dogs and... who did I forget? The Troublemakers, Radioactive Burritos, the Cow Dogs, Beryllium, and Broken Physics. I might have said Broken Physics. Anyway, speaking of Broken Physics, this is one of the 2 songs that we will play this weekend. Actually, one of 3 songs that we'll play this weekend at the Kids Show that are actually on my album. I put a number from the that we worked on together with Broken Physics called Junior the Turtle to open the album, and I put actually I should say 4 pieces. So there's actually Beryllium, not Beryllium. There's Broken Physics that helped me write Junior the Turtle, which starts the album. There's Radioactive Burritos, who helped me write Eat It Dave's Get Better Eggs and The Veggie Man. And what else? Well, there's this song. It's on my album. It's one that I wrote a long, long time ago. It's actually on the Sugar Beats album too, but we kind of remixed it. I remixed it, and Broken Physics learned it, so we jam it out. It's one of the tunes that we do, and we'll probably play it this weekend. This is called Bring It Down. Song, but I've got something left to do. Bring it down. I know the word might get around, but I'd spend half my time with you. Bring it down. It's impossible to choose when I've got everything. Bring it down. Bring it down. Saw you riding across the meadow on a horse with silver hair. Bring it down. I watched you for a while. I never found you so well. I sailed across the ocean blue. I've had the bird's eye view. So bring it down. I've finally touched the flame. Bring it down. I know the word might get around, but girl, I'm not to play the game. Bring it down. You're a treasure to be found, but you turn me upside down. So close you in the crowd. Bring it down. 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 All right, that is Bring It Down. Number 5 on the album. Sleeping Dragons by Bella Steel, which we are prepping for a world tour here in the next year. So that's going to be really fun. And yeah, so, that's why I'm here playing for you, is because the album's recorded, I got to get the chops down. So, obviously I'm playing along with that track. If you want the much tidier, not Scotty experimenting with the solos version of that, as recorded, and it turned out really good. Lots of nice ear candy on that one. Not nearly as frenetic and crazy as that was there, because we're just having fun here with that B-flat blues scale and lots of fun guitar pedals and stuff. If you want your own version of that, I will give it to you free. Send me your email, or just hit me up in the Facebook comments or the YouTube comments or the Instagram comments, and tell me where you want me to send you a photo of the download card with the code, and you just go to CD Baby and enter that. You might have to make a CD Baby account, but that's no big deal. It just takes a couple minutes, even that. So yeah, hit me up. I'll give it to you free. No problems. Yeah, so let's do another one off that. Just this one's not going to be played at the kids' show this weekend. I'm just kind of going through. Every day I do warm-ups, and then I do 3 songs off my album in a row. I just kind of rotate through all of them just to keep my chops up. And yeah, so now I'm starting to do those live streaming just so, it's kind of like when I do the classical stuff on live stream on Saturday and Sunday mornings. It's different when you're doing it by yourself compared to like when people are paying attention. So I don't even know if anybody's paying attention, but the fact that you might be paying attention makes me simultaneously more focused and more gotta keep it together sort of attitude. So yeah, but I'm having fun here. I hope you're having fun here too. I'm going to do the next one on the album. This is number 7. This is one of my favorite rockin' tunes on the album. This is called You Can't Stop Us Now. Now coming from the sidelines, hiding in the crowd. It's a sorry sign of our change. I wanted to sing it out loud. I used to think that this was easy. Now it makes me want to cry. When I think what I was preaching, another side of the line. Hey, can't you see it's broken? It was a good idea, shattered on the ground. Hey, the ninja kids have spoken. You can't stop us now. You can't stop us now. I've been packing up the old files. They've been laying around so long. I got me thinking about the old time and the moment that it all went so wrong. I remember people cheering when the circus came to town. But the words that I was hearing were just a patter of a villainous clown. Hey, can't you see it's broken? It was a good idea, it shattered on the ground. Hey, the ninja kids have spoken. You can't stop us now. You can't stop us now. Okay. I'm going to do the solo again just because I needed to practice that. This is the whole reason I'm here, is just to know where I flail when I'm actually doing it for people. It's one of those things, it's just like the classical music, do it 100 times perfectly, and then all it takes is one person to pay attention, and you're like, what am I doing here? So, we're here to practice, right? string. You can't stop us now. And once again, I got to send out special thanks to everybody that sang on that recording, especially Eden Pierce over in Utah. She was here when she sang it, but she's studying music theater in Utah now. Emily Sangder, coming down the home stretch at Berklee School of Music in Boston. Aaron O'Gara, who is rocking the town at University of Oregon and doing all sorts of amazing things. And Eli Calalong Lacroix, who I think is still at Grinnell in Iowa. They were all back this summer and sang backups. And, of course, Jack McGahee in Liverpool recorded the Hammond organ parts on that. And, of course, my dear friend Bo Eastland rocking the drums and helping me produce and engineer all of this stuff. So, once again, send me your contact info wherever you want me to send you a download code if you want to hear that. And without me here, live, sort of, doing it with the album, just for fun and for practice. Okay, I'm gonna do, like I said, I rotate through 3 of these every day as part of my morning routine. Well, we'll just keep on going. No need to turn on and off, and we'll just make this a whole big swath of fun here on this Wednesday morning. Okay, the next one is one of the Radioactive Burritos songs that I put on the album. So we will be playing this. This is starting to turn out really good with the kids. And yeah, same lineup. Me on the guitars, me on the bass. Here, I mean on the recording I'm going to play along with. I'm playing the guitars and the bass, and Bo's doing the drumming, Jack's doing the organ. And yeah, I think all 4 of those other cats are doing backups. Oh, and I brought the Radioactive Burritos to come here, and we brought them into the studio this summer to sing, backups as well. So we got a whole bunch of fun voices on this version of Veggie Man off of my debut album, Sleeping Dragons by Bella Steel. Special suit that he wears at night, creep around the shadows in the twilight. He's got a sneaky contraption for opening doors, silently walking over creaking floors. There's a picture of a broccoli on his shirt, the kind that you see growing in the dirt. And if you ever wonder where your veggies go, some of us have lived here long enough to know it's the Veggie Man. Coming for your carrots, Veggie Man, and your Brussels sprouts too. Veggie Man, he's gonna feed them to his parents that he got from the zoo. Everyone is wondering who it could be, and some of us know that it's Henry. But that's a little something that we'll never share, like the secret location to his veggie lair, where the sun goes down and the moon's aglow. Nobody knows where he's gonna go, so shutter your windows and lock the doors, and hide your tomatoes underneath the floors. It's the Veggie Man, and he wants your zucchini, your black-eyed peas, your peppers and your beans. The things that he needs for his special fettuccine are the stuff of the street. Never gonna catch him 'cause he'll never be found, and everyone is asking all across the town, where does he come from? What's his story? What could be the reason for his veggie glory? Why did he turn into a vegetable thief? And will he ever turn over a new leaf? Someday the tale will be told and the song will be sung of the dinner table rules back when he was young. His mom was different than the other mothers. Every night she'd say to him and his brothers, Henry, David, Craig, if you wash your beans, you know what it'll take. Not a single bite of greens until you finish your chocolate cake. It's the Veggie Man, and he's never gonna quit it. He knew his fate since the day he was born. The Veggie Man, and he's probably gonna get it if it's kale or spinach or lettuce or arugula or radishes or beets or cauliflower, turnips or eggplant, pumpkins, acorns, squash or rock. So, okay, we're just gonna move on into my preparation. Oh, thank you for the wave and the clap. I think that's Marin. Marin, that's you, right? Washington Dog. Okay. Okay, cow dogs rock. Yes, they do. They wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Okay, so is one. Oh wait, I can do the icons back. Yay! Yay! Hi, hi, hi. All right. Yay. So we'll just keep doing it. At least we got one person out there watching. Ooh, does that say two now? Oh my gosh, we've got two people watching. Who else is watching? Okay. What does that say? I can't see. Well, anyways, so this is one that I've got to actually have to practice the solo for this song. If we're gonna play it this weekend, I think we are. Anyways, let's just see what happens. We might do it twice. This is called Cow Dogs Rock. Cow Dogs are four young girls who just started middle school. I think they're all in 6th grade now, and so Lexi came in with a rock and roll drum rhythm, and I started writing chords to it. And next thing you know, we've got this cool original that's kind of about them, how they're all so different. And yet, when they get together, they make rockin' music. And so this is kind of like, yeah, this is sort of their, we would say, eponymous song, Cow Dogs Rock by the Cow Dogs. Performed for you here by their teacher, Dr. Zalotti, is my other alter ego. 1, 2. Oh, let me turn off the narration track. So a lot of times what happens with these songs is like we'll finish them and then I'll make on Ableton Live, which if you're into music production of any sort, you should check out Ableton Live. It is one of the best tools in the modern musician's toolbox. So yeah, what I do is I do a bass line that follows a drum line that just kind of follows the whole arrangement, and then yeah, they'll have something to play along with. And a lot of times I'll record like a little narration track to just give them little cues and while they're practicing along, and we'll make a version that has the narration, a version that doesn't. But a lot of times what happens is I'll be so happy with the drum arrangement and the bass part that I'll actually put a real bass down just for fun, and then I'll start adding guitars, and then as happened on 4 or 5 songs on my album, I was like, wow, this is a good tune. Junior the Turtle, The Veggie Man, Eat It Dave's Get Better Eggs, Hey Mr. Dinosaur, and another one. It has a slightly PG-13 rated title. And yes, which was a Chaos Bear tune. You can look it up yourselves. I'm not going to say it right now because this is a family show, right? Yeah, right. Anyways, this is Cow Dogs Rock. Sing it in my best middle school girl voice. Leah likes to talk about the book she read. Karis likes to talk about her shoes. Lexi likes to talk about things that better left unsaid. When Heidi talks, it makes us all confused. But throw us in the same room with our instruments. What happens next might be a shock. Turn the amps up to 11 and lay the backbeat down. And listen to the Cow Dogs rock. Cow Dogs rock, yes we do. We wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. We hope you like this song. We wrote it brand new for Lexi,
was an underwater zoo. Karis runs the theater where Heidi writes the plays, and they always tell each other what to do. But every other weekend it's all put on hold for us to do what we do best, making music for our fans in every corner of the world, the north and south, the east and west. Cowdogs rock, yes we do. We wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. We hope you like this song. We wrote it brand new for you. Cowdogs rock like a hyper Some of us met each other back in school. If you want to sing along, that would be so cool. You rule. You rule. You rule.
That amp's making too much noise on its own. All right, thank you. That was Cowdogs Rock, and obviously I'm reading off the lyrics here because this is a pretty new one. And I missed that. I got so into the little fill between verse 1 and verse 2, I forgot the first line, which was Leah spends her free time in the Philippines. So, just for public record. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get off book. I'm encouraging everybody to get off book as much as they can. We are going to have music stands there, but like my classical piano teacher told me at the U of O, what her professor told her was, you don't start learning a song until you've memorized it, which was completely counterintuitive and antithetical to what I had grown up with. Was, oh my God, as soon as I get this memorized, then I'm done learning it, and I can play at the recital and breathe a big sigh of relief, and then, But actually, what she meant is that as soon as you've got all the mechanics and the nuts and bolts and the chords and the notes and the words all down to memory, so you don't have to be thinking about that, that's when the artistry really begins, when you can start putting your mental energy into the interpretation and the passion and stuff, and not have to think about what am I singing next, what chord am I singing next. And so that's why we're here, to see what we need to work on. That solo, I either have to practice that a bunch, or it's going to be way too tedious. We might just cut that solo section for the performance this Saturday and just go straight into the third verse, tighten it up. So anyways, but here's a really rockin' arrangement that I love. Some of you might know this one. This is one of my favorites. And I'm not gonna even turn the page here. I'm gonna play this one from memory. We'll see. We'll see how off book I am. We'll see how off book I am, in case you didn't hear that because I wasn't saying it in the mic. This is a Radioactive Burritos punk rock tune called Someone Used a Sharpie on My Whiteboard. You know what I'm talking about. careful, but they guess they didn't listen. Cause someone used to Sharpie on my whiteboard again. Someone spilled coffee on my keyboard. What a run of bad luck. It might have been the sugar, or it might have been the creamer, but now every single letter on my keyboard is stuck. I think it's Greg. I think he did it. He's the fellow in the cubicle next to me. He had a funny smile on his face today. Thought I slipped a sticker as he walked my way. I think it's Greg. He never liked me because I got the promotion that he thought he had. I heard him swearing in the break room. He was so mad about me. He's the fellow in the cubicle next to me. Had a funny smile on his face today. Thought I heard him snicker as he walked my way. I think it's Greg. He never liked me because I got the promotion that he thought he had. I heard him swearing in the break room. He was so mad about me. Someone used a Sharpie on my whiteboard. They thought it was a dry erase pen. I told him to be careful, but I guess they didn't listen. I sent another memo to my boss, but he was fishing. I went back to my cubicle, and much to my chagrin, someone used a Sharpie on my whiteboard. Yeah, someone used a Sharpie on my whiteboard. I said, someone used a Sharpie on my whiteboard again. Love that song. Thank you, Radioactive Burritos. Okay, I think I memorized most of the words on that. I gotta learn that solo a little bit better. It's almost there. Way better than the Cowdogs rock. I've been telling my students lately that, you know, it's fun to learn these pentatonic scales, to just riff and explore and improvise, but a lot of times, sometimes, especially for pop songs and short songs where you just have one quick solo, if you got a good melody, there's your solo right there. And in fact, when I took some jazz improv at the U of O, Steve Owen, the guy that like runs the program over there, said, "Hey, you know, even if you're gonna like take 10 rounds through the form, the first time just be able to play the melody note for note. I mean, more often than not, that's the reason the song's famous. Is you're not even just. I mean, the words are kind of catchy usually, but in the end, it's the melody that really, really sticks with you. So, you know, if you want to be able to play a solo, then be able to play the melody note for note, and then next time, maybe kind of closely play the melody, but like start exploring off the beaten path. And then by the time you get to that like 20th, time through, if you're Miles Davis and you're just out in the, the atmospheric ether land of like way out there solos, you've still got the melody as the backdrop, however imperceptible in the background, the melody that's contributed to that journey you've been taking. But we're not here playing 20-minute long jazz songs. We're playing a quick little 3-minute pop rock number. So, more often than not, if it's a good melody, just know how to play it. Something like that. I think it's Greg. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This is another song that we workshopped with the Radioactive Burritos. Parker came to rehearsal one day after the big snowstorm of 3 years ago, maybe. He said, I got a drone with the camera, but I haven't flown it yet. And I was like, hey, nice lyric. Okay, and that's the opening line of the song. And then Silas, who was the drummer at the time, said, I got a brand new skateboard, but the sidewalk's still too wet. And I'm like, hey, nice second line. And then so we ended up writing a pretty amazing tune that really encapsulates fifth grade angst. I remember it well. But okay, I'm going to try to do this from memory too, just to see if I can. We might have a little brain fart here and there, but hey, that's why we're here. This is Mad! I've got a drone with a camera, but I haven't flown it yet. I got a brand new skateboard, but the sidewalk's still too wet. It's been 3 whole weeks now, and the weather's been so bad. I haven't had a chance to play with my brand new toys, and it's starting to make me really, really mad. So mad, man! This is the very last straw, and I'm starting to go out of my mind. I had some fake snowballs my brother Greg thought were real, and he threw them at a tree. I studied all night for my chemistry exam, but I only got a C. I think that 5th grade is proving to be the very worst school year I've ever had. It's been one bad turn after another, and it's getting really old, you know, and it's starting to make me really, really mad. So mad! This is the very last straw, and I'm starting to go out of my mind. I've been trying very hard to treat everyone I know so kind, but the universe is treating me relentlessly mean. I'm getting close to losing it. I really want to scream. So mad when they think I don't like blue cheese because I'm only just a kid. I'm so mad when the waiter brings me octopus even though I clearly ordered squid. When my computer shuts off on the last paragraph of my 30-page essay, and then my hard drive dies and I haven't backed it up in a year. so mad. This is the very last straw, and I'm starting to go out of my mind. I've been trying really hard to treat everyone I know so kind, but the universe is treating me relentlessly mean. I'm getting close to losing it. I really want to scream. Is anybody listening? Does anybody care? Does anybody hear me? Is there anybody there at all? Oh, how many of you can relate? Especially the hard drive crashing part. Okay. I don't know, I'm having so much fun. I'm going to do one more. This is going to be another one that I just play along with. I started this the other day, but had to cut it off short because the Radioactive Burritos showed up for rehearsal, and I didn't want to steal their time away from them. So, this is the last track on the album. I'll finish with this, appropriately. This is one that I workshopped in a similar way with Solar Flare. Couple of young brothers, and that wrote the first line of the song, "Hey, Mr. Dinosaur, what you doing in the modern age?" And I liked it. And I started making the practice track, and it all just fell into place beautifully, so much that I said to myself, this is going to be the last track on my album, which you can get. Send me your email, send me a comment. I will send you a picture of a download card, and you too can have your own version of Bella Steele's debut album, Sleeping Dragons, which you can also find on Apple Music, on iTunes, on what else? CD Baby, and even on NetEase, which is over in China. Type in Bella Steele, BELLASTEEL, and the album is called Sleeping Dragons, and tell me what you think. This is the last song. This is Hey, Mr. Dinosaur. Triceratops on this most unusual day. He'll distract the paparazzi while the rest of us can run the other way. On the count of three, everyone go. We'll rendezvous at the place we all know. Luckily, reporters tend to run kind of slow, so let's fly. Let's fly. Let's go. Hiding in the bushes from the media I see. It's not always fun to be an international celebrity. Going viral isn't all that it's cracked up to be online. natural domain. Being really famous now can really be a pain. And at that very moment, an idea came into my brain. Behold, the perfect plan to keep me healthy, safe, and sane. Sentimental moment of the story in the chapter called Parting of Ways. Everybody's ready as the time swipe app settles back into its nominal phase. You stay here and write history's page. I'll be happy hanging in the Cambrian age. You stay here and start a dinosaur band. Wanted to visit the land before time, going back in All right, it looks like the Instagram feed just quit. So I don't know if there's like a time limit for Instagram live feeds, but anyways, that lasted quite a while. Anyways, thanks everybody for listening, who are still with us on Facebook and YouTube. That song is Hey Mr. Dinosaur. Co-wrote that with Owen and Logan of Solar Flare, and once again, Bo Eastland playing drums on that. Jack McGahee out in Liverpool playing the organ, and a lot of singers on that one. We brought Owen and Logan in to actually sing on that a little bit, and probably the usual lineup of Emily and Eden and Aaron and Eli all singing back up. And Jennifer, my sweetie Jen, came in and sang on that last chorus of background singers. So that was really super, super cool. And I love that I hear her voice at the very end of that album, that she was instrumental in making a reality. So special thanks to Jennifer Frenzer, who is listening out there, maybe, or watching this played back. Love you, baby. Thank you so much. And gotta give a big shout out to, Emily Sangder and Eden Pierce, who not only sang the backups on that, but that thing at the end, that duet aria thing, I actually wrote that out note for note. I was kind of going for that sort of Pink Floyd Great Gig in the Sky sort of thing, and I ended up just like composing it and handing them the sheet music, and those two are such pros. They got it like in an hour, just did like probably reviewed it like over the weekend, came into the studio and just knocked it out of the ballpark. Double tracked it, probably one take each. Double tracked it together. They didn't sing it and then we didn't do it one person at a time. They both sang that live together in 2 takes, double tracking themselves, singing together, and it's just, to me, it's rapturous, ecstatic, beyond my wildest hopes and dreams to be able to finish the album with something like that. So thank you, Eden, thank you, Em, for giving of yourselves and your amazing talents to my album. All right, I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to go get a drink of water and get on with some more preparation for this week. Culminating with this weekend at Sam Bond's Garage, if you're in Eugene, or if not, tune in. We will try to live stream some of it at least. That's going to be this Saturday. We're going to have a Leap Day party from 5 to 8 at Sam Bond's at the corner of 4th and Blair. So come on down and hear me play some of these tunes with Beryllium and Broken Physics and the Cowdogs and the Radioactive Burritos and I always forget, and the Troublemakers, and and probably some of my solo students that are gonna. Lily is gonna come play one of her compositions that I just call it Sonata Number 1, and it's really, really well composed. And maybe some other special guests. You never know. Oh, I think we're going to have a special appearance by Word Provisation, which is taking the town by storm. That is Adrian and Aaron leading some audience participation. So, yeah, I've never seen it. I've seen little clips, but I've never seen Word Provisation live. So there are going to be some special guests featured at the Music Compass Student Showcase at Sam Bond's Garage on Saturday, February 29th from 5 to 8 p.m. Hope to see you there. Ciao.